Hello, this is P3 and P4 for Unit 9, and as you can see here, this is a workstation. Workstation is a computer which is for users and groups or users engaged in a professional or business work. Also it includes one higher resolution display or more, and a really fast processor which is much faster than a personal computer workstation. Workstation is capable of better multitasking because of the additional RAM, drive capacity drive. Workstation is very popular as you can find it in many devices such as laptops, PS4, mobiles, and everything that has connection to a network, and also used to be limited to a computer. This is the NIC. NIC is short for Network Interface Card, and it is referred to as a network adapter, and it is known to be expansion card that allows a computer to be able to connect like internet using Ethernet cable or home network. Network interface card provides a computer a full-time connection to the network. Also, workstation and personal computers on a local area network have an NIC which is designed for LAN transmission. This is an NIC. As you can see, it has a BNC connected. Here we'll be talking about BNC connector. As you can see, that's a BNC connector connected to NIC. BNC connector is short for Beyond Neil Coleman connector, and this connector can be used with the coaxial cables like RG58A/U. Not only that, at the end of each cable is a basic male type manuated. As you can see, the cable itself is a coaxial cable. Coaxial cable can be used for the house business users and TV companies. Also, coaxial cable can be used by telephone companies by setting the cable in 3 main offices placed near their users for good connectivity. Now, business user internet cable and other LAN. Coaxial carries the signal which is made up of one physical channel, and the insulation covers the cable to prevent interference. Furthermore, one physical channel covers the insulation, and they are on the same axis and greater distance they carry data. Now I will be talking about RJ11 and RJ45. As you can see over here, the small one is connected on DCL. This is DCL. This is RJ11 connected on a DCL slot. RJ45 is the bigger one, and this one's connected on the LAN 1 to provide internet connection. Physically, RJ45 are better than the RJ11, and RJ45 contains more wires. Not only that RJ are used to connect to telephone unit, but RJ are used to connect to computer networking. Also, RJ45 connector has 8 pins and RJ11 has 2. Furthermore, RJ45 is used with the internet cable to connect to computer networking. Now I will be talking about UTP, and UTP is short for unsealed. Yeah, this is a UTP cable, and UTP is short for Unshielded Twisted Pair Cable, and it is a popular cable that is used in computer networking, which consists of two shield wires which are twisted around each other. Also, this is used for LANs and phone cable mainly. Cables are not as protective as coaxial. Also, another word is STP. STP is short for Shield Twisted Pair. Also, this is similar to UTP. Also, it is a type of copper telephone wire in where each of the two copper wires which are twisted are coated with the insulating coating which function as a ground for the wires. As you can see, I can connect it at the back of a computer. And now I'm going to connect the other side to another computer. You can connect this to the internet for wired internet connection. In other words, they call it internet cable. You can see the light flashing meaning it's connecting on the other computer as well. That's a description of UTP. Now I'm going to be talking about a router. Here's the example of a router, and as you can see, router forwards data packets along the network and is connected to at least two networks and mostly two LANs or two WANs. This is a switch or a hub. Switches send and check packets between the LAN and this is what switches do. Data links layer where they operate at. Also, they can be seen at network layers but not very often. Switches are used by LANs to join sections, which is called Ethernet LANs. Switches only send packets to destination ports. As you can see, it has connection onto it with UTP as well. This will allow many computers to connect to the internet. Also, this is a server. As you can see, this is a server over here, and there are different types of servers. One is a print server. A print server is a device or a server that can allow users to control, share, administrate and manage many printers over the network. This includes remote management for the printers and can be controlled over the internet. Also, another one is called proxy server. Proxy server is known to be middleman between our network and a computer, so wherever someone accesses a site, then the proxy server acts first as it filters or restricts certain websites. Another one is web server. Web server are found over the internet and they are stored in HTML pages, so it allows users to access or download from those pages. Not only that, when something is written into a URL on a page, then it sends web server. Then this web server will try to access the connection so that HTML protocol can be displayed on the screen. For example, if you type in www.google.com in the browser, then the web server gets a request so that the information can be sent to the browser. Also, another one is file server. This server allows folders and files. For example, a SkyDrive over the internet can be a file server over the internet, and you can find these in many computers in college so students can easily access their work. Most files have security features, so you can access the file folder unless you enter correct security information. That's what you call a server. Server controls the whole area. Not only that, we will be talking about different types of firewall, antivirus software and email client. Thank you very much. Now we will forward to the next section. This part is about fiber optic cable. As you can see, this is a fiber optic cable. This is the adapter on each end to allow you to be connected to a switch or a hub or even a router. There are two types of fiber optic cable. One is multi-mode fiber and the other is single mode fiber. And multi-mode fiber multi-mode fiber uses a bigger core and it usually has a longer wavelength. As for that, the optics will be using higher compatibility to gather the light from the laser. This means that the optics are much cheaper. The other one is single mode fiber. The laser wavelength is narrower and the core is smaller. Also, it has a tighter tolerance for the optic used. This means that it has a longer distance in transmission and has a capability for the higher bandwidth. 802.11 between a base station and a wireless client or between two wireless clients. 802.11 specifies an over-the-air interface. Number 1, 802.11a supports up to 54 Mbps bandwidth and 5 GHz signal in a regulated frequency. Rather than using DSSS or FHSS, 802 uses frequency division multiplexing encoding scheme. Number 2, 802.11b is an extension that gives 11 Mbps transmission in the 2.0 GHz band and applies to wireless LAN. Also, this extension uses DSS only. Number 3, 802.11g is used for short distance for use transmission and applies to wireless LAN. Not only that, the speed is up to 54 GHz in the 2.4 GHz band. Number 4, 802.11n can be 4 to 5 times faster than 802.11g, as the speed of 802.11n is 100 Mbits or even 250 Mbit in PHY level. Antivirus software can be found in many different devices, and this software is very useful because it can help fight malicious threats that are attempting to access your device. Also, antivirus software alerts you as soon as it detects a file trying to access the computer without you being aware. There are many ways of virus that can access your computer, even through email, which are unknown as spam or fraud. Having protection is useful because at least you will know you're on the safe side. As you can see, I have downloaded Norton 360, and this will help me be protected from my computer. Now we'll be talking about ISP. Internet Service Provider stands for ISP, and telephone companies provide it, as well as the following: dial-up access, so namely internet access, registration and hosting internet transit. Internet service provider is owned by many companies and they don't let users use it for free, so they charge by monthly or yearly plans, and the companies that own this is companies like BT or TalkTalk, and they use the ISP to connect to the internet. Also, dial-up access. This refers to connection from the device to a network via a modem. Also, a public telephone network. Not only dial-up access is the same as a phone connection, however, on both ends there are computer devices instead of people. Another way to connect to computers is through leased line, and this is a permanent connection between the two devices. Leased lines give better quality connection and faster throughput, however they are much more expensive. Email client. Email client is an app that can be found on a workstation or a personal computer, which allows users to receive and send and organize email. It is a client email system, so that's why it's called client. now I will be talking about WAP. WAP stands for Wireless Access Point, and its job is to configure most devices in the WLAN, which can also be called wireless LAN, including Wi-Fi. It receives wireless radio signals and it has central transmitter. Hotspots are also an internal hotspot. WAPS supports the usage of the internet. Also, it is a device which allows wireless devices to be able to connect to a wide network using Wi-Fi. Firewall. Firewall is a system that has been made to prevent, detect, and remove unauthorized access from a private network, especially internet. Firewall can come across a software and has a hardware, sometimes both. Also, all messages to or from the internet have to go through the firewall, which checks every single message and blocks those that seem malicious. Thank you very much, Yasser Mohammed.